So a very kind and generous friend gifted me a few boxes of these grow lights. So she is moving out of province and couldn't take everything with her. And I said, yeah, no problem. I will take those off your hands. So I just pulled everything out. So these are the bars that the lights are going to go in. And then I've just unpackaged the reflectors that go on the back. So there's two more that have the shiny things on it that I have to pull off. And then it has light bulbs and these clips to hook it onto my rack, and a super fancy outlet. So this is for the Tower Garden by Juice Plus, and so the outlet here has a timer for both the lights and the pump because it's a hydroponic tower. So it's supposed to look like, let me do a picture in here. I can post a picture online if you want to research it at all. It also has like these rings around it that the lights are supposed to clip onto. But I'm going to hook the clamps on, and I have a feeling I can retrofit them to fit onto my metal racks. So I'm just going to be putting this all together and test them out. Make sure the bulbs, everything's working, and I'll show you what it looks like. So I have my lights installed. I put them on, here, I'll show you the rack. So I do get a lot of natural light comes through these windows, especially later on in the season. My little lemon cypress is doing just fine here in this window. And so I put the lights on the lower racks that don't get as much light. So I have two here. They're not going to go on until I get this shelf full, but they're sitting there ready to go. So you can see the clips that came with it. They're supposed to hook onto the tower somehow or whatever, but they just worked really well and snapped right into my wires here. And then down here, this guy hasn't sprouted yet, so it's just sitting there on top of this light. I thought maybe if it gives off a little bit of heat, we never know. And then down here, this is pushing the limits of too close on the light. So look at that. Can you see that? So that is the pak choi. Nothing yet on my onions, but that's the pak choi. So it's, throw it under some lights. And these are the peppers. So still nothing going on the pepper side, really. Oh my gosh, we do have some. Hold on. Look at those, number 6. All right, we're gonna have to pull this back. I'll just cover part of them. That's what's nice about the burlap too, is you can just kind of cover parts of them with the burlap, and you can cut it to whatever size you need. So this is number 6. Those are the CO, so that's the Chinese ornamental, and they are starting to do their thing. And then look over here. We got lots of happiness going on this side. So here we have the Tiny Tims, and they're looking leggy already because they sprouted in the night. And so I put them under grow lights this morning, but they sprouted in the night. Over here, the red bell peppers are pushing. They're pushing their seed tops up, so they're sprouting. And nothing here, because these are still peppers here, right? So we have, these are the Tiny Tims, nothing on the cherry, and then these here are the golden balcony, and they're pushing seeds too. And then the Sean's yellow dwarf tomatoes are starting to sprout a little bit too. So we're seeing a little bit of motion, a little bit of movement on these. And I don't know what happened here. Those got crushed. But yep, just gonna give everything a nice little water and stick it back under its lights. But they're tucked in nice and tight. So this shelf is for when they're, the tiny seedlings like this. And then once they get bigger, then they'll be bumped up to this shelf, and I will stack them. I have like board games and stuff that I layer up, and I can stack them on. I can always, I think one year I actually used some Legos as well to make like a little tower that was the right height, and then I can readjust it. So very excited. Yeah, these work great. And they were my favorite price. Free $99.